Metallica.
What's up, everybody? It's Friday night, and you know what that means. It's time for an all-new Socially Awkward Studios. We got your dude, Steve-O. And me, I'm your boy, Froyo. It's Friday night. The drinks are tight. Let's have some fun.
Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Socially Awkward. I'm Steve-O.
Metallica. I'm Matthew.
Yeah.
Metallica Day.
Metallica Day. Yeah, so why don't you... okay, so obviously that came out today, the new Metallica album.
Yes.
They haven't had an album in how long?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
I'm not going to give you a year time frame because I don't know the answer.
Oh no, you're fine. I just wasn't sure if you actually like knew the schematics of everything.
No, but the new album, Hot Watered. Metallica's new album, Hot Watered, follow up the complete opposite 180 album, Soft Water. Hardwired came out today.
I like art. Yeah,
Hardwired to self-destruct. But yeah, I like Metallica. Me liking Metallica.
Well, I know that. But how is this so far? So, have you listened to the entire album all the way through?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
And it's good. There's certain like songs I listen to, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely a rip off of like Ride the Lightning. And then they had like old Kill 'Em All riff that sounded like it would just slide right into that album. And then some of the Black Album, and yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's good, man. I dig it.
That's very cool. But yeah, we kind of got off track in the beginning because we played a little bit of that, the Metallica, and then it was the whole like Matthew going Metallica and me going like, oh wait, shit, I'm trying to do stuff. But yes, we are back. You can find us at sociallyawkwardstudios.com, 4radio.com, Facebook, Twicker. Come on now, Twicker. Yeah, get that Twicker down.
Twicker's all the rage.
Twicker is all the rage now, kids. But if you don't have a Twicker, you can still find us on Twitter.
Nice.
Spreaker, iTunes, Stitcher, Zune Marketplace, BlackBerry Podcast, Blueberry Podcast, Miro Guide, Double Twist, YouTube, Swell Radio, Player FM, and Podcast Directory. We are, of course, brought to you by Revenge Lover Designs, illustrates and designs.
Revenge Lover.
Oh, okay. Now we're gonna need to make like a cool little
Revenge
Lover. For samples and inquiries, please visit revengelover.com.
That was lightning.
That was good. I liked it. And of course, also, it's getting down to that because we're taking off next week.
Fuck yeah.
Next week is Thanksgiving, and we'll get into that in a little bit. I like how I just did this little...
I know. Fancy boy.
Fancy today. Let me drink my beer with my pinky out.
Yes, dude. Winter Lager.
Sam
Adams.
But you're going to go shopping. You're going to need to get some stuff for the holidays. If you can find one of those dadgum NESs right now.
The NES Classic.
But yeah,
everybody wants it. You ain't gonna get it.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get it. I like how a lot of people are just like, well, if you find one, let us know. I'm like, dude, if I find one, I'm buying like all of them.
Right. Hey, I found one. Up, it's gone.
Sorry. But of course, you can find all that stuff on Amazon.com, but you go to the Sasquatch.net, or you can go to 4iRadio.com, click on that Amazon banner, and shop like you normally do, and you'll help out the studio. And also, you're going to get your Christmas shopping and all that stuff done early. Or I should say holiday shopping, because I'm not sure how many of our listeners are actually, which holiday they celebrate. So, how has your week been?
Week's been good. It's been good. Last weekend was a lot of fun, man. Went to the Phoenix New Times, which is a news outlet, I guess.
Yes.
Here. They sponsored the November Festival down at the Arizona Center. So we rolled through that and had a lot of fun. It was very crowded, but it was okay. Got to taste some tasty beers. And then that night saw Doctor Strange.
Oh, yes.
And then Sunday, I think I just chilled. Maybe I did something. I don't remember.
Saturday you were very busy because we kept getting Marco Polos from you.
Oh, yeah.
And that was pretty cool because you were at that cool like little beer festival as you were just talking about. Okay, so diving a little bit into more of that beer fest. Now, was there any new beers that you got to try, or was it just kind of local stuff?
There was stuff all over the place. I was really stoked because North Coast Brewery was there, which is one of my favorite breweries that's up in Northern California.
Ooh.
And they had their Scrimshaw. They had two other ones. I forget. I'm blanking on the names.
It's all right. We'll call Megan later. She'll fill us in.
But they were there, so that was cool. My brother had this Scrimshaw before, but he hadn't had the other.
That sounds like something from Skyrim right now.
Right.
You know, like the little hallucinated drug you can get, the scuba. The scuba, yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is funny. I broke into a bandit.
Not scuba, skooma.
Skooma, yeah. I was like scuba.
Right, yeah.
Scuba Steve.
Oh,
yeah.
So drunk.
I felt really bad because I went into a abandoned tile and that's all they had on their shelves was drugs. I'm all like, oh, this is a stereotype.
Yeah. Did you just kick it in there for a little bit? You're just like,
yeah, dude.
Shit.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna take this, turn into a werewolf, Lydia, stay outside.
Oh, I'm in this abandoned cave.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit Skyrim, but we'll probably talk about it on Arcade Bros. Hopefully, I keep saying that, and then the episode never comes out.
Skyrim.
But anyways, so you tried one that you had before, and then 2 new ones.
Yeah, I mean there was probably maybe 40 plus beer people there.
Oh wow.
So and you got 30 tickets for like 2-ounce samples, or you could get double for 2.
Okay.
Like a full thing. You got this like little glass that they gave you.
Well, that's kind of cool.
There was State 48 Brewery that was there, and I was like, oh, it's like you guys should do a collaboration. And they were like, I think they were volunteers that were working, but they weren't like very receptive. And I was like, oh, interesting. Okay.
Were you wearing your shirt?
Yeah.
At the
Of course I was.
I was about to say, because then you're all like, yeah, because I remember when Eric mentioned that with them saying like. Turns out they're not really on the same page because it looks like the shirt company was before this came out, and it's kind of like, things look kind of similar. Oh, maybe they work together. Oh no, they just plainly rip stuff. So yeah.
But yeah, like Rogue Brewery was there. That was cool. Like there was a bunch. It was a good
Rogue
time.
One Brewery was there.
A Star Wars craft brew.
yeah, instead of a Star Wars story, it's Star Wars craft brew.
A craft brew story. But it was good. And it was just like out in the sun and stuff, but
that's cool though. Well, it's been cooling down, which has been nice. Like Matthew and I were talking about, we hung out yesterday with a buddy of ours, Derek. They were over at the Huss Brewery, and I was like, hey, I just got done cleaning, so I came over. We hung out for a little bit over there. Talked about some stuff, which I was like, oh yeah, there's like a couple of things that I forgot about and people I forgot about, so I'm all like, man. So today actually was weird, like you were saying, like you were a little tired and stuff. Yeah, I was a little tired too, but I had this like weird like nostalgia high school feeling of just how we were just talking about like and nothing like anything like major or anything, just like, oh yeah, I forgot about that person. I'm kind of like, I was almost tempted. I'm like, no, I'm not, I don't want to see what people are up to.
Go down the rabbit hole.
I'm like, I barely got done with enough stuff today, and that would just be because the rabbit hole I did fall down today. Listening to another podcast, and they mentioned like Married with Children. Apparently, that's been the longest lasting sitcom, live action sitcom that was Fox has had.
Okay.
Did not know that. Then I was like, oh yeah, I remember Married with Children. It was kind of a fun show, and I dove down and Rama. They had 11 seasons.
I didn't realize they had 11 seasons.
I didn't know that either. I was like, what?
Wow.
It ran from what, like 1980, I don't know if it was 7 or 9, but then like ended in 1990. Oh no, it had to be, hold on. I can do math. So I had to start in 86.
Okay.
I think 1986 because it ran for 11 seasons. I think it ended in 1997.
Wow. That's wild, man.
Also did not know it was going to have a spin-off. And one of the people who were actually was going to be in that spin-off. Yes.
This isn't the real one.
Oh, it's not the real one, kid. It's not the one that's sung by me.
I don't know if it's the real one.
Love and marriage.
Yeah.
This is definitely not. What's this?
There's no need for you to say.
Oh, I remember this opening. No,
Yeah.
it's definitely not that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the opening. Remember?
Yeah.
You remember?
Remember?
You remember the opening? to
So yeah, that was
Married with Children?
that was a very weird like 10 minutes, and I just dove down this Married with Children like
Mhm.
thing. Yeah, but I found out what was his name. The guy who played Joey on Friends.
Yeah.
He was in there as like some weird like a landlord or something at some point. Like he'd come in at every certain episode. Apparently, him and this other guy who played like his dad were
Okay.
going to get their own spin-off series. So if you think about that, like if that actually happened,
Matt LeBlanc?
yes,
Oh.
I was trying to remember now.
Well, no, he finally has his own little spin-off that it's on right now.
Oh, does he now?
Yeah, it's on after that the Kevin James show.
Oh, what's his spin-off?
Well,
It's
it's
not-
probably
it's-
called like no. It's
It's
probably,
not
I was
Joey.
going to say Joey.
Joey went for, I'm surprised it went for 2 seasons.
Let's see, Matt LeBlanc.
How you doing?
Matt LeBlanc.
Well, he was on another show on like Showtime for a bit.
Showtime. Man with a plan.
Mm.
And that's what it is.
So weird.
Huh. Man with a plan.
Do you know what's really funny? That you don't see the other 3 women?
Yeah, I do.
You do see them?
I know what's funny.
Oh, you do? What?
I don't.
Love and Mary. Sorry.
Well,
the 3 women are all like...
Well, Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah, she's took off like a skyrocket.
Yeah, Courtney Cox.
Yeah.
And then, oh, world's yelling at me. Phoebe. What's Phoebe and what's her name in real life? No, dude, come on. Oh, I'm gonna feel like such an asshole.
It's like what's her face? Oh god, she actually just did a voice on the 2nd season of BoJack Horseman.
Lisa Kudrow.
Lisa
Motherfucker. God dang it. She wasn't just in that Girl on a Train movie we just saw.
Oh, was she?
Yeah, she was in
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you notice, most of the women went into, like, movie roles.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Perry branched out into a little bit of movie roles, but now he's back doing television with The Odd Couple, which I'm very surprised it's still on. Never seen an episode.
I have not either.
Don't plan on it.
Same with Tom Lennon's in that show.
Yeah, well, what I really got mad with Matthew Perry, him checking back into rehab and all this stuff, he had a really good show called Mr. Sunshine.
Okay. Wait, which iteration? Because he would leave and then come back. So there was Mr. Sunshine.
That's the thing.
Then there was like Studio 60.
It was. Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Okay, so basically, so I think it was Studio 60. Then he left.
Okay.
Then it came back and it was Mr. Nice or
Sunshine.
Mr. Sunshine, and that was on ABC.
Then he came back.
Then he left. Yeah, like the first season ended. Then he left, comes back, and then he was doing something. Oh, it was that one where his wife died, and he had all the counselor, the counseling group that he would go, the grieving. Damn it, I don't know the show.
Let's see. Damn, he's actually been on a lot of shit. I didn't realize
because
that.
he keeps going back into rehab and then coming out again. And they're like, okay, Matthew, well, we need to do filming, so the show is technically canceled. Go on, yes.
Mr. Sunshine, Studio City on the Sunset Strip. That's the one that, yeah.
Yeah.
France. And then, yeah, that seems like all his TV stuff.
And then, yeah, so I'm surprised he's still on...
Oh, Birds of America.
I'm surprised he's still on the Odd Couple one, because that's been going... usually you can only do a season of a show, and then he relapse. I won't be there for you
when the rain starts to fall,
because you screwed up too many times.
Because I am a chump.
Matthew and Steve sing your classic favorites, but wrongly.
Yeah. We take those melodies that you've grown to love and throw them on their heads.
Yeah. I don't know where we're going with this.
We just like stared at each other for a second.
Matthew, of course, we jumped.
How was your week?
Oh, it was good.
Good.
No, the only thing that really happened this week was the
Haas Brewery.
Haas Brewery and whatnot. So I get to fix my car on Saturday tomorrow.
Nice,
so
nice.
That's gonna be fun. Finally get the hose fixed, hopefully, and that's all that's wrong with it.
Gotta love those hose, man.
Hose.
Oh, a hose. Gotcha.
That too.
I thought you meant hose.
I meant hoes and bros and nobody knows because I'm flipping out my Oreos. I made it work.
What would it? You pass.
Yeah, I think that was about it. And I don't really have anything too planned. The other thing that happened was fucking with the Skyrim. I'm playing Skyrim.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, like, I walked out of like a store and just got attacked by like a vampire and hellhounds that I've never even seen these hellhounds before. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? And I'm also like, I didn't start any like vampire quests. Like, I'm not that far into this game. What the fuck is going on? So I had to deal with that fucking mess. And then I'm going to go fight a dragon. These two like feral werewolves come out of nowhere. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
yeah, that's like, hey, we're gonna take the difficulty of this game and bunch it up to you're fucked.
See, that's the thing I was curious about. Because when I first started playing it, I was like, wow, this is a lot easier than I remember. Then I'm like, oh, maybe it's just, the muscle memory and just trying to be like, oh, yeah, I know how to do this. And maybe this quest I thought was a lot harder and stuff like that.
Right.
And then, yeah, I beat a couple of things. We're like, this was kind of easy. And then it's like, then all that shit started happening. I'm like, okay, did they just go like, oh, he's doing really good. Let's just move this up.
Did you go like a different route?
I haven't
Maybe you
done,
ventured too far into like territory where
that's what I'm
you
wondering.
were like under leveled.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. Well, technically, I thought with the Skyrim Bethesda game, everything kind of levels up with you.
Not all the time.
Okay.
Because even in Fallout 3 and 4, if you go to areas, they'll have like the little skull next to it showing that like, that's like
yeah, but
fucking
Skyrim doesn't have that though.
Hmm.
That's what I gotta look into it or whatnot. But yeah, no, that's what I thought too, because I was like, well, I started doing the companion quests first before I did more of the story mode.
Yeah.
I basically just unlocked a few things of the story mode just so I could be like, let me buy a house, let me start getting all that stuff situated, yada, yada, yada. But I was like, oh, let me do the companions quest. This was pretty easy. So I started going through, and then I had to go hunt down this guy who's like all the way across like the map of shit that I haven't even hit yet.
Yeah.
So maybe that was it. But it was just like the weirdest thing. I'm like, oh, there's the tower over there. Oh, but there's a dragon. I can fight this dragon, then go to the tower, and then it's like the dragon lands. I'm like, this is awesome. And then just 3 werewolves are just like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, what the fuck? And then like he blows fire on them, thinking, okay, they're going to go attack him now.
Yeah.
And they literally did this. He literally looked at the dragon and then was just like, just came back after me. And I was like, what the fuck?
They're just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Bro.
But I had that. I had some like enemies trying to run away from me.
Nice.
When you get to a certain like I guess point or whatnot, it was like those weird like creatures in the crypt, weird like dead like
The ghouls?
yeah, kind of like the ghoul things.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's been pretty much my week. Just caught up on the Flash and all that kind of stuff. But
Nice.
since I was saying next week we're gonna be off because it's gonna be the holiday season, so Matthew and I decided to see like you guys can call in still. The number is going to be 480-788-2554. Call in, leave a voicemail. We're doing your worst Thanksgiving stories.
Worst Thanksgiving.
Because we're going to talk about what we're doing for Thanksgiving because we won't be here next week. And also if we have any of these kind of stories. But you have time to call in still. We probably won't play these messages towards the middle. After we come back from break will be your thing. So go ahead, call in. Again, that number is 480-788-2554. Leave us a voicemail of your worst Thanksgiving. But Matthew, you are doing something cool for Thanksgiving. You're going to Vegas.
Yeah, we're going to Las Vegas. Not Las Vegas proper, like in the surrounding areas, but we're doing one of those Airbnb, VRBO, whatever kind of companies they are.
Oh, okay.
Vacation rental place. And all the families going in from all over the Southwest area, and we'll be there. So it should be pretty cool.
That is kind of cool. So, and have you ever been to Vegas during Thanksgiving season, or actually during Thanksgiving at all?
No.
Okay, so I'm kind of curious how the atmosphere is during the holiday season. Do you think it's pretty much the same, or maybe less crowded?
Honestly, I probably won't even go to the Strip.
Oh, that's right.
If I do, it might be for one of the nights, like maybe the adults will go or something like that. But I guarantee I'll play a lot of board games. And we're bringing our guitars and stuff up, so that should be interesting.
Nice.
So
That'll
cool.
be fun, yeah. So that's kind of cool. And then when you guys leave, Wednesday?
Yeah, we drive it Wednesday.
Nice. Are you leaving? Do you get to leave work early on Wednesday?
I took it off.
Oh, you just took it off? Okay, yeah. I just found out that we were leaving work early on Wednesday, so I was like, okay. So, but yeah, I'm not really sure what I'm doing this Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I assumed I was going to my parents, and then my parents were like, well, we don't know if Kyle's going to have it. I'm not going to do anything. So I have a feeling this is going to be one of those last-minute things where I'll hear from my mom probably Monday going like, you coming for Thanksgiving? So right now I have no idea.
Yeah.
If there is no Thanksgiving, then for me, I'm going to have to find something to cook and make and do my own kind of thing.
Boston Market.
I thought about that, but I thought about I could just...
You can actually cook it and do it, yeah.
No, I was just like, Subway is open, right?
I don't know. You might want to check. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it is. A lot of places are. I feel bad for the people. I do feel bad because it's probably rushed. But like when you get off of work the day before Thanksgiving, you're like, well, I'm not gonna cook anything tonight because we got that fucking thing coming tomorrow. So you would go probably get something quick, easy, pizza. My parents sometimes did. And then those people at the fast food place are just like, oh, fucking hell, come on. I don't get to leave work early.
Yeah, but I wonder if they get paid like overtime.
They probably do.
Like time and a half.
I probably do. I think I did get time and a half when I worked Thanksgiving and when I worked at the Safeway.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. because I would always work that day, that Thanksgiving, and then I would just take. I usually have my Fridays off, so.
Nice.
But yeah, so I'm actually in debates.
Okay.
Debating this year. I'm thinking I might do Black Friday.
Wait, I thought you normally did it.
No.
Okay.
Never. I've worked it. I've never shopped it.
Okay.
I've done it like maybe after the fact, like all the stuff has happened, and sometimes you can go to like Best Buy and things like that, and we've gotten like good deals on games that like they weren't the hot sellers right then and there, but it was like maybe like I think like a lot of the Halo games. My brother ended up getting like 3 of them for like $20.
Okay.
Because they were like, so yeah, sometimes things drop in price during that entire day, not just like the hot item things. But I'm thinking about the hot items things. I'm going to look at some stuff because I have been in debates of a new, bigger flat screen TV.
Okay.
And also a deep fryer.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm trying to see what might have the best deals. Now, yes, I do have a Walmart that's right here. Makes it easy access. Come home from my parents, chill a bit. I could literally then just go over. Yes, it's going to be crowded. So I'm in debates of doing it or not doing it. I'm not sure yet. I got to just see what the deals are.
Yeah,
for
because
Black Friday, because sometimes it's just not even worth it.
well, sometimes they're like the doorbusters, so like there is only a limited amount, and like so it's are you gonna want to go and get lined up and all that shit? You know what I mean? I get
yeah. So that's what I'm in debates with. If not, then it's just me either having a cooked meal somewhere, cooking it here, and probably mostly Skyrim. For Thanksgiving. So that's why we won't be here next week, kids, because it's Thanksgiving. I was going to put together the best of show, but Matthew, after going over all of our 181 episodes, we do not have any best of. Very disappointed in that. That was a long wasted. That was 8 months.
Hey, we work hard at hardly working.
Yes. So it was 8 months wasted. Wish I could have been probably building a website at that point. So.
Well, yeah, it'd probably take you 8 months to build a website.
I don't know.
A bird.
I was like, oh, you listen to Logbox Cast apparently.
That's where you would put in the Squarespace plug if we had that. We don't have it.
Speaking of sponsors, I've gotten a list together of potential sponsors I should say potential sponsors. I got a list together of sponsors I'm going to contact and see whereabouts we go of hopefully maybe getting some new people to let us advertise for us. But yes, Squarespace.
Bring them on!
Squarespace would be great, honestly, because if it's that easy to make that thing, then I could have like a couple of websites done finally, like that Arcade Bros.
Right.
And that Longbox Cast. But you know what? To be fair,
why do you keep looking at your wrist?
Because I'm like, it takes away. So I will call somebody out though.
Who?
No one cares about that shit.
Putting them on blast.
I'm putting them on blast. Eric.
Oh.
He's way behind on Socially Awkward.
Oh.
And I would say like, oh, maybe he dropped off because he had to move and he's no longer part of the show. So he's like, I don't have to manage this website. No, there's a bunch of episodes missing from that website that you were a part of, bro. So.
Got you called out.
I'm just kidding. Eric will get to it when he gets to it. And then Kevin, he has a new show.
Yeah.
Is that the same? Is this a brand new show? I mean, we probably have to get him on the podcast to promote it and everything like that, or just talk about it and actually just get him on in general.
I think it might be the same show that he was doing, just kind of changing it up.
Okay, that's what I was curious about, because that was like the sports show,
like that. Yeah.
Which I found out he said something about something and then something else. I probably shouldn't disclose anything.
Yeah, he said something about something and something else.
Something else.
Oh, people are like, what the fuck?
Sorry, hold on. Yeah, Kevin. Yeah, no, I didn't spill the beans. Okay. No, love you too. Bye. So, taking care. Dodge that bullet.
Woo! Wiping off that brow.
Okay, so if you've never done Black Friday, or you probably won't be doing Black Friday because you're going to be visiting with family.
Well, Record Store Day is having a Black Friday Record Store Day.
Are you going to go to Azia Records?
Well, I'll probably hit up that one we did when we went up to.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So, I need to check the list to make sure there's stuff on there that I'm like, yeah, I could afford to do that. If not, then I won't waste my time. But don't typically do Black Friday. If anything, maybe the like Amazon stuff.
Yes.
Because you can sit in the comfort of your home and be all food coma
No,
from
yeah,
the day before.
Yeah, I totally agree with you with that one because I did that. That's what I used to do.
Yeah.
I would wake up and literally just throw my laptop on, go on to Amazon, boom, 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 boom. My Christmas shopping's like done.
I have gone into like Target and stuff later on in the day when it's like kind of died down, and
Yeah.
just to see what they still have around. But I don't wake up and like camp out or like.
I mean, I give people I think the only time I ever did that, and it wasn't really camping out because Walmart was 24 hours at 12 o'clock midnight. You can get the thing was for the Nintendo GameCube.
Okay.
I waited in line for.
For how long? Do you remember?
I think it was like it wasn't that long. It might have been like let's see. I got off of work at 6, and I think we headed down there like at 8 maybe. Got in line, and literally it was pretty easy because somebody just pretty much was like, "Oh, here's your blue ticket."
So like 4 hours.
Yeah, so they're like, "Here's your blue," and this is before phones, kids.
Yeah.
Or I mean, they were phones, but there wasn't like what we have today.
Yeah.
And they gave out these blue tickets, and they were like, if you have a blue ticket, you're guaranteed to pretty much get your console or whatnot. So I think I did it because I was more worried about because I wanted to get the black console, not the purple one. So.
I had the purple one.
But yeah, I think that was the only one. That was the only time I ever camped out for a console.
Yeah, I haven't done that. No. I mean, I used to do like the midnight releases for games, and then I stopped doing that. That's when I lived by myself in the game. There was a GameStop up the street, so it wasn't too horrible.
Yeah. I except the one over by here, over in this area, like they were like, 10 o'clock.
Oh, cool.
They literally just people walk in, they give them the thing, and they let them go because it's just like, I guess maybe the time difference and another,
Well, yeah, if they're going like maybe off East Coast time.
So yeah, it's
That's
just
cool.
yeah, I think it happened with the Batman Arkham Knight, but yeah, no, I haven't really reserved copies of games.
No, I haven't done that in a while.
Long time. I think the only time I'm going to do it if it's like a collector's edition is something that I want because that's the only time I ever notice. But sometimes I might you luck out and they're still on the shelf, those things. So
Yeah, with those it is really kind of hit or miss. Like you could go to like one store and now they have nothing. You go to another store and it's like holy crap, they have 2 of them. So that's odd, but yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, so yeah, no, I've never done the Black Friday thing. I always feel like you have to go with like a crew.
Oh yeah?
Like you need a couple of people. Like you can't just go like guns a-blazing like unless you're like a fucking ninja or something like that.
You think that's just to be like more in line with like strategy? Like, all right, so what are you looking at, or like what are you looking out for? And if you see it, like grab it.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, I think it's like a tactical
more
move too,
eyes,
because you
more
could be like
bodies.
it's more eyes. You could split up.
Yeah.
Kind of dodge behind things.
I see that.
And then yeah, that's the other thing. It's like I got this or this, or it could also be like hey, like the classic NES thing. You're like hey, whoever gets there first, grab 3.
Right.
And then boom, you pass out because people be like, you can only buy one. You're like, oh, here's my buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, there's my other buddy. Oh, you know what? I don't even want it.
Yeah, just throw it.
Just throw it, breaks it. Oh, what you got?
Shit, that's $60 I have to pay. So you're just looking at a TV right now? That's all you're really eyeing?
Yeah.
I haven't even looked at the deals. To be
Yeah, I
honest.
haven't even looked either. Well, no, I was just like, I talked to somebody at work, and they were like, oh, we have a TV that's bigger, but I just don't know because like hers seems like an older model. Like mine's kind of a newer model, so it's very thin, very light.
Yeah.
And I need another one like that, but just bigger, just because I want to switch out this TV for a bigger TV in the living room. And then, of course, I could probably
How
move
big?
the small one. Well, this is, I think what I have is I could be way off. I think it's a 42.
Okay.
Not sure. I wasn't going to go much higher, maybe like somewhere in the 50s, maybe a 60-inch, like nothing like 2, because I'm like, I still have to be able to fit it on that wall and whatnot. But basically just upgrade that, get a better gaming view and like movie experience and stuff like that when I'm out here, and then just put the other one in the bedroom with the Amazon Fire Stick. So if like, I just want to put on some Netflix.
There you go.
Go to bed, kind of thing.
You looking at 4K?
I don't know. That's the thing. I'm debating if I want to make that upgrade to 4K, but it's like I don't know if I'm even going to see a difference because I've been seeing stuff, and like I don't. Like, granted, of course, I can't really because you're not going to see it on a normal laptop or computer screen or whatnot. It has to be 4K. But even when they do like the side by side comparison, I'm really not. The only difference I see with the 4K, and it could just be my color blindness because this does happen, is it just seems brighter.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really comment on it because I haven't really seen. I haven't stopped at like Best Buy to look at their 4K TV.
Yeah, either have I.
I'm
So
not quite sure.
It's kind of like one of those things where it's like, well, if I get one, and then am I inclined to be like, do I want to upgrade then to the Xbox S, even though I'm like, I already have a system that works perfectly fine. So it's like, It's one of those things that I'm like, I might not worry about it. I might have actually looked into like the non 4K ones just because they might even be cheaper. Trying to phase those ones out kind of thing. So I don't know yet. I still have to take a look at some of the deals that are going on and whatnot, or even at Target or anywhere else. But yeah, it's just something I was thinking about. I mean, granted, maybe I might not even get one, but it might give me an idea to look anyways, because I know with next year, a lot of big stuff's happening with my company, so more money and big pay things and stuff that pays out, which is going to be nice.
Nice.
So I'm kind of thinking, like, pay off all this stuff, and then with extra money, which I should have, I can put stuff in the savings and then go, okay, let's see what I want to upgrade, kind of thing. So it might just be just trying to get an idea for that. I don't know. But I might get a deep fryer if it's a good price, though.
Yeah. That was an interesting pull that you pulled out there.
Well, I did the deep fry cordon bleu burgers, and they came out fantastic.
But you did those in the pan, right?
But I did those in a pan.
Yeah.
The pan gets really messy, really greasy. I got burned a lot. So when I mentioned that, people are like, "Oh, you should just get a deep fryer." And then you can kind of let the oil sit in it, just keep an eye on it, stuff like that, but you don't have to worry about cleaning stuff out, dumping things out, trying to get it situated. So I was like, well, how much is deep fries? And Patrick was like, I don't know, $20, maybe 40. Like, they're not really that expensive as, like, in my head I thought they would be. And there's a lot of dishes that I do want to make that you have to do fry. Like, there's those egg rolls, Thanksgiving egg rolls I want to make. Mm-hmm. And it's like you have to deep fry the egg rolls. I'm like, I don't know if I want to do that pan thing again.
Well, do you know how big you want to do it? Like how big of a deep fryer you want?
It's going to be a decent size. I would say to fit at least 4 burgers.
Yeah. Because, there's all different types. Just like Googling just deep fryer. I mean,
I would have to
$50.
I would have to look to see what the size is and then go from there. Yeah, I don't know. Just to be interesting, just be able to do that every once in a while. Just be like, oh, boom. Some delicious stuff. Because I kind of want to blow my work away by doing like the Thanksgiving, like, egg rolls.
Like, ooh, Steve.
Be like, oh, Steve make egg rolls. And they take a bite. They're like, oh, Steve did good.
What? Dude, don't even. You're like, that was borderline racist.
I was not even trying to do that. I was trying to say, like,
racist.
I was trying to say Steve do good.
Yeah.
I was trying to say, I was not.
People listening heard it. I know they did. I know they're fucking yelling
they
right now.
heard that. They're probably yelling. The listeners are angry. But I know in my heart I was not intending doing that.
Subconsciously, you were like...
I did not know. I made fun of the Asians yesterday night when I was playing Skyrim. You Jackabon!
Yeah, that would be like, oh, shit.
So,
Steve went through Thanksgiving in an egg roll.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Boom.
Done.
It's like penis galore. I mean, pussy galore.
You said it, dude.
I know I did. I know how to poke fun at myself.
I'm grabbing.
I'll take another one, good man. But yeah, just stuff like that I've been looking into. Just like weird. I'm doing like weird upgrades. Like I say, I guess it's like the adults finally is kicking in. Where you're like, oh yeah, getting this stuff is cool, but I kind of need, like you sit there and go like, I kind of need an iron and an iron board. I don't know how many pop vinyls I really need, but I could really use that shit.
The adults just now kicking in.
Yeah, it's bad. Well, okay, to be fair, though.
What?
I was very young when I first moved out. That didn't work out. Then I moved in with roommates. Now, this has been finally my own space where I'm kind of like going like, even I'm walking around going like, no wonder I'm not getting laid. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Oh, man. Oh, dude, that's funny. Shit. Just like, I wonder what's the factor in this. It's like camera pans around. And it's just like you standing in front. Like, no, we love your place.
No, people do enjoy my place. I'm being funny. I'm being lighthearted and funny. See, I'm poking fun at myself, but I'm not being like super deprecating.
Yeah, dude, love it.
It's
loving it right
lighthearted stuff. It's like if we had a live studio audience, they could sit there and be like, "Oh."
Where's my girl?
I was doing that on the last episode of Be Horrorcast because it was our 50th episode finally. But yeah, I mean, the episode was horrifying.
Oh, they really liked that one.
Fuck.
That's the wrong one.
That is the wrong one.
Just let them go. Just let them write it out. They'll stop.
Oh shit, Erica is talking to us. Hi. But see, they just really like that joke. But Matthew, I mean, you gotta laugh. What the fuck?
Where's my girl?
Oh, Patrick just texted me. Have any hot ladies on your show tonight? No, he's still trying to help me. I don't know. Okay. Matthew.
Yes.
When have you ever noticed me being just like, what's up? and women. I'm very good with talking with them and everything like that. Like Patrick, for some strange reason, thinks I'm like this guy that's gonna be like, oh, you want some bitches tonight? I got you covered. Hold on, let me pull up my Bictionary or something.
Your little black book.
Yeah, my little black book. I was trying to come up with a Rolodex, a Bitchadex or something? I don't know. But I was just like, he always sits me up with that. I'm like, dude, if you want to go out somewhere, like, I can wingman for you. But I was like, I don't know many people that I'm just going to be like, my wife's going through a divorce here.
Well, I mean, you got to just bust out that little black book, dude. I know you have it. There's my girl. I love that little girl. Well, not.
Hey, you said it.
Oh, shit.
Now all the penises coming my way doesn't seem so bad.
Oh, no. It's like a 3D movie.
Except it's touching me. Remember?
You remember?
Remember?
Yeah. Oh, those member berries.
Member berries. I gotta watch the latest episode of.
Yeah,
South Park.
I'm too behind.
Last one I saw was when he finally got elected.
See, I'm on the one right before that.
Okay, yeah, that was great.
I'm on the one where he's like, "Oh, I just got to talk shit," and like he's up there, like he's fucking
doing like
Andrew Dice Clay,
yeah,
and just like sitting there with the cigarette. Yeah, that's the last one.
I just want to know where I lost you. Was it saying sticking it in your asshole or
Yeah,
grabbing
was
a
that
pussy?
it? Yeah. South Park.
Just wondering where I lost you in that one. Forgot how much. Oh fuck, I gotta watch that movie again. Basketballs.
Oh, I haven't watched baseball in a very long time.
But in South Park, the game got pushed back to January, I think.
Yeah, that's old news.
Yeah, I know, but it just triggered that with that. I'm just disappointed.
Fractured butthole.
Fractured butthole. I don't know why there's German people in it, but they are.
It's going to be a fun one.
Oh, yeah, well, the last one, Sick of Truth, was fantastic. But, yeah, I think we're going to give ourselves a musical break. This gives you guys a chance to still call in on the number. Just go ahead and dial 480-788-2554. Go ahead and tell us your worst Thanksgiving ever. And we'll come back after this musical break, which is brought to you by Nerd Block. Go to anyone on our Facebook page, click on the Shop Now sign up button, click on that, brings you to the nerd block that you want. Go ahead and subscribe to one of these cool little blocks that you get every month. Different themes, video games, sci-fi, horror, just random nerd stuff. Go ahead and check that out. And yeah, we get a little bit of that kickback, and you guys get birthday presents every month. Matthew, what do you got for us?
Oh, I'm just going to play you some tracks. Make your head bob. We'll be back in a little bit. Grab a beer. See you in a few minutes.
Guess I'll go back home. And I had a little money in my pocket. Spent it all on you. Yes, I had a little money in my pocket. Well, I guess that's really all I had. Snowballs kick your screen. How embarrassing. You're not home and I'm just watching your window instead of knocking. Play guitar in your backyard. And wait till your alarm goes off. And it goes off. I'm setting off these fireworks outside your bedroom window. Watch the sparks as fires falling down into the snow. I'm setting off these fireworks outside your bedroom window. Watch the sparks as fires falling down into the snow. I'm setting off these fireworks outside your bedroom window. Watch the sparks as fires falling down into the snow. I'm setting off these fireworks outside your bedroom window. Watch the sparks as fires falling down into the snow. What will it take for me to see you when you're thinking I'm a human? Away until you're feeling. Away until you're feeling. What will it take for me to see you when you're thinking I'm a human? Away until you're feeling. Away until you're feeling. What will it take for me to see you when you're thinking I'm a human? Away until you're feeling. Away until you're feeling. What will it take for me to see you when you're thinking I'm a human?
Hello, and we are back with a brand new episode.
Yeah, we time traveled back, dude. We went to the very beginning.
Yeah, because we played the Pokemon theme song, so it was all back and ready to go.
And we're back with a brand new episode. You know, because you're listening to it.
Sorry about that, kids. I'm a little Prop 205 right now, so we're just gonna let Steve do his thing. Steve
that's
is
funny.
humorous.
That's
Yes, we
funny,
are
man.
back. So hopefully you guys got a chance to call in. You guys can still call in for your worst Thanksgiving stories. It's going to be 480-788-2553. 4. So definitely check that
Oh,
out.
and we want to hear your voices, but we do have some voicemails, man.
Okay, perfect. So do we want to dive right into that, or do we want to talk about maybe one of our experiences? Whether like I go first, you go first.
Do you have a bad Thanksgiving story?
All my Thanksgivings are bad Thanksgivings.
Oh, yeah?
I have a dysfunctional family. If you haven't noticed that yet, Matthew.
Do you want to tell a story?
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to remember. It was a long, long time ago, and the kitchen is so far, far away.
Ooh, I like this. I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
This oddly sounds familiar.
No, it doesn't. Darth Vader was just about to put...
Hey! No, go ahead.
The chicken is burned.
Chicken?
I don't know how to cook Thanksgiving dinner. I grew up... I was an orphan! Fuck you!
I do chicken rather than turkey.
Well, shit. I mean, come on.
I personally like the ham, but that's me.
I see. That's what me. My mom would always cook me a ham.
Mm-hmm.
Like not just me personally. Like
Right.
it's just because that would explain my weight problem now. But yeah, no. She would always do like she would get up early, go ahead and start doing the cooking and stuff like that. Now, on probably this particular Thanksgiving, I know I have to narrow them down because there's different factors in each one.
Okay.
So I think one time my mom forgot to put the stove on.
Okay.
And just had the chicken or the turkey sitting in there for a good 8-hour cooking period, and then it was just like fuck. Then there was the time my brother left and tried to score drugs and then come back.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a lot of fun at Thanksgiving. I'd be surprised if there was ever a good Thanksgiving. Even at my brother's house last year was still a tensions are high kind of thing. So. I'm looking forward to this one, though, even though I don't know if it's going to happen or not, just because I'm going to be Prop 205ing it. And then this is the first time I'm going to be that at the Thanksgiving. Because my brother Ryan did it one year.
Yeah.
He got fucking high and was just like, chow. And my mom's like, you never eat anything,
Right.
I don't know why she sounds like the Adam Sandler mom. They're all going to laugh at you. But yeah, no, there's either a fight breaking out. This is the one. This is a good one. So my parents just got a Blu-ray player and a new flat screen TV. For my dad would get it. That'd be like his Christmas present. He'd always get it early because my grandpa would be in town.
Okay.
We'd all sit down. So my mom decides she's going to rent some movies. This is how a long time ago. My mom rented movies from Blockbuster.
Nice. Okay.
So Blockbuster was still in business before streaming obviously took off. She rented Incredible Hulk. So that just came out for the holiday season, and of course my dad does not like to read any instructions. Most men pretty much don't read any instruction booklets we get. We're just kind of like, I'll figure it out, it'll be perfect, and then it's 182 episodes later, and they're like, oh, this is how you work the board.
Nice.
But I remember this thing came up, this option kept coming up saying like universal how was it like. I think it was UV vision or some weird thing, but it was this box just stuck in the corner of the movie the entire time. And of course my mom's like, no, it's got to go away. I can't have it here. Like the entire, and we're like, look, like we're all watching this. Like I've ignored, yeah, it sucks. It's there because me with being OCD, but I was like, you know what? I don't care. I didn't get to see this movie in theaters. I'm going to watch this. My dad's got the surround sound going. We're like, oh, this is really good. I can't watch this movie. The stupid thing's there. Oh yeah. It just goes to the kitchen. And the entire time she's in the kitchen, like she's trying to work. And we're all enjoying the movie, but she can't have that.
Right.
She can't have that. Everyone else is still enjoying stuff, and she's like, that stupid thing, figure it out. It's stupid. Where's the instruction? Like doing mashed potatoes. Like she can multitask, so I'll give her that much. But yeah, it was like the funniest thing. And then finally, she was like, we're not watching it. And I was like, I really wanted to see this. So I was like, can I borrow it? And my parents were like, well, it's due back tomorrow. I'm like, are you guys gonna watch it again? They're like, my dad's like, I want to, but we're not gonna.
Yeah.
You take it. I'm like, I'll drop it off when I'm done with it. Brought it home, popped it into my PlayStation 3. Guess what? None of that box was there. And I literally had the audacity to text my mom.
Yeah.
Just going, we don't have the box. And turning the phone off. So just little things.
Nice.
We'll set the Mooney family into a riot.
Okay. Yeah, I was racking my brain, dude, and we all know how awesome my brain is.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't recall any bad Thanksgiving stories. I'm sure there has to be. I mean, come on, that's been alive for a while. There's got to be some, but I'm always like, no, my Thanksgivings are. I'm just like
I drink and I'm just like, yeah,
Maybe.
fucking football and
Maybe not, Matthew. Maybe you don't have. Maybe you have maybe a few. Like there's so small like things that like all your good ones kind of weigh it out. Me on the other hand, it's hard for me to actually go like when was a good holiday. I can't even
yeah?
remember a good Mother's Day.
oh, dude.
Like it's the Mooney family's fucked.
The Moonies be moody.
Yeah, we'd be very moody. But little things would just set people off and everything. I mean, I would have to say, like, the first living troll I've ever probably encountered, like the internet trolls, was probably my brother Ryan. Because he had this thing of just, like, doing something. Just to be all like, hey, we're in prison, I'm going to shank you for a little bit and then walk away kind of thing. But yeah, so it might just be that. I mean, next when we're going to our Christmas special, we'll probably do the same thing with the phone numbers where we probably say, I wouldn't say the worst Christmas evers or anything like that, but probably like what was the gift that you were most excited for and either ended up getting or maybe you didn't get, because those are tragic stories too.
Yeah, those are good ones though. I like that question.
But yeah, we'll make sure to get that out a little bit quicker than later. That was
Okay,
that was my fault. I came up with
24
the
hours.
idea. Well, yeah, that was my fault. I came up with the idea and was just like, oh shit. So that's why I sent it to you. I'm like, yeah, I know it's really late notice, but we'll see what we can do. But yeah, we'll definitely try to get that phone number out for you. But again, you can just write it down. I keep saying it. It's 480-788-2554.
Stored in your phone so you can just be like, click, ringing it.
Boom, ringing it.
Oh, look at that.
Maybe we'll do contests. Whoever leaves us the best voicemail gets a prize.
Whoever leaves the best voicemail
Might do that for the 200th episode.
gets a funny
Gets a funny gift.
funny photo. I don't know.
Gets a random Marco Polo for somebody on the network.
But let's play some of these voicemails.
Yeah, let's check these out. You're lock and loaded?
Yeah, I can do it.
All right.
Here we go.
Hello, friends. It's your buddy Nick here. One year, actually, it was a pretty decent Thanksgiving up until the point my brother looked into the kitchen and he just asked everybody, hey, is apple pie bad for dogs? And it turns out that our chocolate lab had gotten up on the counter and ate the entire apple pie. So we had no dessert that year. So that kind of sucked. And actually, I think that was the same year that my grandma backed over the mailbox. Yeah, that was a weird year. All right. Have fun, everyone. Talk to you later.
That was great.
Thanks, Nick.
The one thing I have to say, Nick, is the dog okay?
Oh, yeah, is the dog okay?
I was like...
Is apple pie bad for dogs?
Oh, that's funny. All right, cool. So thank you, Nick, for that one.
Is apple pie bad for dogs?
Are you Googling that right
Yeah.
now? We're going to crack this mystery.
Like pecan and apple pie, a very small piece won't hurt your pet, but it's not good. It's not a good idea to offer pets anything with sugar.
Oh.
The rule to follow: humans get human desserts, and pets get pet desserts.
Sad part is I'm surprised someone had to put that down.
Have the kids at your table repeat this.
Is there like graphics?
A nice dog treat can be dessert for your pets. Thank you, Google. All right, let's
You're
go.
welcome, Matthew. I'm here to Google it out.
Let's go to the next
All right,
one.
next one.
Hey guys, it's Player 2, Revenge Lover. I guess my gobble gobble story is that I invited my mom over to come over to my apartment and cook. And she was like, hey, yeah, just, buy the turkey, buy all the food, whatever, and I'll cook. And so I was like hoping she would make her pumpkin pie cheesecake, which is amazing. It's cheesecake, pumpkin pie filling, and then she puts maple syrup on top. Super delicious. Apparently she was in a rush when she started cooking, and she totally botched it. Did not taste like pumpkin pie or cheesecake. Tasted like gross. And then, we made all the food, whatever. It was all kind of rushed. And, everybody enjoyed the food for what it was. Then the next day, she started taking the leftovers, right? And you're thinking, oh yeah, turkey sandwich or ham sandwich, whatever. No. She took all the leftover ham that we were going to make ham sandwiches with. She made a gross spread. It tasted like tuna spread. Like, why does the ham taste like tuna? I don't get it. And then she took all the turkey and made something gross from it. I don't even know. But yeah, that's my horrible Thanksgiving story. Kind of a first person problem, but it's a story. You guys are awesome. Stay cool. Adios.
Thank you, Player 2.
Yes. Oh, that was great.
That pumpkin pie cheesecake, though, sounds amazing.
Yeah, it sounds really rad.
I was like, how can this get any more? I literally sat there going like, this sounds good, but how do you make it Canadian? And then they put maple syrup on. I was like, all right, done.
Why does this ham taste like tuna?
Raven, I think we have a new 4i Radio t-shirt.
Thank you. That was awesome. Thank you.
Very cool. So
we got another one.
I got another one. All right.
Think I know what this one is.
What's up, guys? Eric here. Heard you guys were doing worst Thanksgiving stories this week, so
just end the call now.
give you a call and relate. Once again, I think I may have talked about this on the air before, but if I have, it's been a while. So my worst Thanksgiving story was 2001 year, and it was the year I was arrested. It was the year that I spent some time in a drunk tank, which was odd because I wasn't drunk at the time, not even remotely. It was about 8 o'clock in the morning, Thanksgiving morning. Cop comes knocking on my door. I was asleep. My roommate answered the door, came out to get me, and she's like, hey, there's a cop here looking for you. She's kind of freaking out a bit. I'm like, wow, well, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. So I go to the door, because I didn't expect anything. So I go to the door. The cop's not even standing at the door. He's not even there. I'm like, what's going on here? I'm about to close the door and walk back in the house, and he comes back around the corner. He's like, oh, there you are. I'm like, what do you mean there I'm just the door? What are you even talking about? And he goes, yeah, I went around the side door in case you tried to bolt. I'm like, what? I'm like, why would I don't understand what's happening right now. But he asked me, he's like, are you Eric? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, do you know you have a warrant out for your arrest? I'm like, no, obviously I did not. Turns out I had a ticket for driving on expired tags that I had forgotten to pay. And so my license had been suspended. This was about 2 years prior. And then I had gotten pulled over driving on a suspended license and got another ticket, which I then forgot to pay. My bad, I know. But at that point, then I guess a warrant was issued for my arrest, which I did not know. So anyway, cop takes me down to the station. It's a little substation near where I worked, actually, not the main station. There's like 2 people in this entire building because it's Thanksgiving. He walks me in to process me or whatever. And the other 2 cops that are sitting there, they're like, oh, yeah, what would you bring him in for? And he's all, oh, yeah, he had a warrant out for whatever. And they're like, oh, yeah, what'd you pull him over for? And he goes, I didn't. Went to his house. And the other 2 cops look at him and go, you're a dick. And I'm sitting there going like, I'm standing right here, guys, like seriously. And then the cop does the biggest dick move, and he tells them, well, he didn't have to answer the door. It was a misdemeanor warrant. It wasn't a felony warrant. He didn't have to answer the door. I'm like, if I'd have known that, maybe I wouldn't have. Anyway, I ended up spending about 3 hours in.
Yeah, I think he said his it
I'll,
ran out. So
I'll jump on the next one.
So part 2 of Eric Dewey's. I have to mention this though. Eric has told another story where he's been arrested. I'm like, Eric gets arrested a lot. Now that I think about it, I'm all like, I've never been arrested. Have you been arrested?
No.
Eric's. Turns out Eric was the badass on the show. What a thunk. We need to get.
So I guess there's a time limit on these voicemails. Good to know. I'll pick up where I left off because I was near the end of my story. So I spent about 3 hours in the drunk tank, just a big concrete room intended for people to sleep it off, basically, when they get pulled over for drunk driving. I was there by myself. Nobody else was there. I spent about 3 hours there only because they told my parents the wrong place to go pay my bail. So, long story short, guys, if you get a ticket, just pay it, because not paying it costs a lot more in the long run. And so anyway, hope everybody's having a much better Thanksgiving this year than I had back in 2001, and I will talk to y'all again soon.
So I was just about to say before we played that second message, I was just gonna go. I think Christmas, Eric is getting a leather jacket for Christmas. Because Eric apparently is the badass. So I like how I said, I go, you've been arrested a lot. He's all like, 2 times in my life isn't really a lot. I'm like, it's more than us.
Yeah, if you want to get him a leather jacket, that's fine. We can throw like a Jets logo on the back or Sharks. Actually, let's do the Sharks, dude. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
We'll do a little West Side Story action.
I like it.
Get him the jacket so that way when he's walking, he just snaps. Boy, crazy boy. Be cool, boy.
A bunch of other guys just start following behind him. He's just like, hey, what's going on? They're like, oh, sorry.
No, yeah, he starts doing it, and all of a sudden they just start coming out of nowhere. Like, they're like, finally. Dust off the jacket, throw it on. Like, oh, shit. I mean, he's in Ohio. It's going to happen.
They're sitting there, they're all like, they hit like a wall, like, hey, and the jacket like comes out of like a compartment.
Hit the wall. like the musical type, like big band music happens.
Yeah.
Like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really happening.
Yeah, this is going down, man.
Dance fight. Eric would win.
Eric would win. Oh, Eric says he takes it.
What am I talking about? Eric would lose.
Yeah, because of his knee, and he's old.
Oh, yeah. No, he would win.
I don't know. Depends. If he's just go like, look, I was a Star Nature, and just throws loose.
Would you be a shark or a jet?
I would say shark.
Oh, naturally, I'd be a shark, dude. Absolutely.
I think he's a shark.
Sharks are badass. Sharks are jets of the sea.
They are. Ooh. Can we put that on? Raven, another T-shirt design.
No, like think about it though.
Just like a shark that looks like a jet, and be like sharks to the.
So I feel like sharks are the Air Force of the ocean.
Okay, then what's the Marines?
What's the Marines? Ooh, good question. Huh. Ooh, damn.
What's the Army?
Army.
And the Navy are turtles.
Army. I don't know. Fuck, man. Shit. Now, see, now you're like, oh yeah. Well, what's this? Fuck, man.
Look, I thought you had a plan. That's all.
I just think,
Matthew, right now,
sharks are like jets, man. Jets fly through the air. Sharks fly through the water.
Matthew, I'm sitting here.
Jets shoot missiles.
Oh.
Sharks eat things.
No, Matthew, I was going with more of a. I was trying to write a script for like a.
Jets have heat-sinking missiles. Sharks have the scent of blood.
Okay. But
it's all irrelevant.
But jets need to. But jets can land. Sharks can't. Sharks have to keep moving or they die.
Well, it depends on what shark it is.
Well, what kind of jets are these sharks?
So. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Let me work on that, all right?
Come back to me.
About to break this fucking beer bottle.
Oh, yeah.
You want to roll?
Socially Awkward has been canceled this evening due to technical difficulties.
Yeah. Crash. You want to dance, man?
In the background, you just hear like, oh, God! Ah! Gee, how did you learn to stab so well?
Well, I wouldn't stab.
With a broken beer bottle, you're just going to slap?
I would just break it and just be like, huh? You want to dance?
And I'd be like, no.
And that's all I would do. I wouldn't actually like physically harm you.
Oh, okay.
But
so
to see the face on your, like the look on your face when that does happen, you'd be like, oh shit. And I'd be like, ha, gotcha. It's April Fool's, motherfucker.
But you'll do all that and be like, ha. They'll be like, you gonna clean that up?
Yeah, I would have to do that. Huh? Be like, yeah, give me the dustbuster. Plan backfired. I scared him, though. I saw him pee a little bit.
Eagles are the submarines of the skies, Eric says.
Raptors are the sharks of the sky.
Raptors?
Yeah, like birds of prey, raptors. Eagles, hawks, owls, falcons. They're the sharks of the sky.
Yeah, the sharks of the sky.
Bro,
so what's
the sharks of the skies are like the raptors. You like got your owls, you got your hawks, your eagles. Don't forget the falcons.
Okay. We have any more voicemails, or is that it?
No, that was the last one.
All right. Well,
we got 3.
We got 3.
I think that was consistent with last time.
Yeah,
we had 3 last time.
Yeah, so if anyone can break the record,
Yeah, if anybody could leave a 4th one for us,
you win.
thank you.
Oh, we're gonna play Drink the Beer. All right, I am so in. What do I? He's like, all right, you win. All right, what did I win? Another beer. Oh, I'm going for the the high record. I totally butchered that Family Guy line.
I'd fucking play that game though.
Oh, did you? Okay, so we're gonna dive into some nerdy stuff. Speaking of doctors and everything, we'll talk about some Doctor Strange, but I just found out with Doctor Who, apparently in 2018 they're gonna be redoing a new Doctor and a new companion.
Okay.
This is just what I saw on the Facebook feed today, usually coming from the Doctor Who like hub kind of news thing. But I'm curious about it because I'm all like, yes. You know what my favorite intro of this is?
Which one?
With the electric guitar one.
With the new one?
Capaldi,
With
yeah.
Capaldi?
Yeah, when it's like him playing the guitar and then you would go into the music, but it would be like a heavy guitar. I thought that was like the coolest thing. But yeah, so, and then also the Christmas special is going to be in theaters. I think from the 26th to the 28th is going to be a limited run for the new coming Christmas special of Doctor Who. So
Nice.
now I'm in.
So I started them back up.
Sweet.
What episodes did I just watch? I just watched the one with I said her at Arslan. It was my girl from Game of Thrones, Arya.
Oh, Arya, yes.
But it's the second one where she's not the Viking one, but
the thief.
The thief.
Yes.
Yeah, I watched that one, and then I'm on the one where Clara gets kidnapped by the Zygons.
Oh yes, okay, yes.
And the Zygons are like have a hatchery and within the elementary school, like they're taking shape of all the kids.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
That's what I'm on.
That's a good one. Okay, yeah.
So I still have a lot to go through.
But yeah, so I'm in deep now. I watched them all now. I'm caught up. I'm all like, so now I'm like waiting on everybody else to catch up so I can talk because I don't want to spoil things because I lucked out that I never got a lot of stuff spoiled on that one. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I like that intro. I saw that Capaldi pop vinyl is him with the glasses and the guitar, and I was all like, I kind of want that. Like, that's pretty chill. Yeah, I've been loving him, but yeah, so I was kind of like, oh, they're gonna do it already. But how they talked about it, it sounded like they almost sounded like a reboot.
Okay, and you know what? Actually, I can kind of see that.
So I don't know if they're doing a reboot, like they're gonna. Everything's the same. He becomes a new Doctor, but then they're kind of doing like almost.
It's kind of changing the formula a little bit.
The formula, a little.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if that's what's gonna be. So I'm stoked about it. I'm kind of curious. I mean, they had the rumors of apparently the guy who's now in Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know he's the main dude.
They are thinking of possibly. I don't know if he actually was interested in Doctor Who at one point, or they're now thinking of him for Doctor Who now. So he kind of reminds me. He's like
it'd be interesting because it's bringing younger. Like for one, this movie is going to be fucking huge. Let's be honest. It's another iteration of the fucking Harry Potter universe.
Yeah, and it's going to be 5 movies standalone,
right.
Easter eggs at the wazoo of everything. A young Dumbledore we're going to be seeing. So yeah, I'm excited for it because I like the Harry Potter series.
I do too. We're stoked for it too. But so if that happens, then the guy's going to have fucking success, and it does work out where he's the new Doctor and he's younger. Like that's gonna bring that audience.
Yeah, you're bringing that audience in now. But also what I was thinking because he almost reminds me now of a mashup between Tennant and Smith.
Yeah. I see that.
So I'm curious if it's like kind of thing. So I'm interested what they're going to do. It's going to be sad.
I'm intrigued by the new companion.
Oh, yeah, because they did teaser her.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah, you haven't seen her yet?
No.
Yeah, it's before I even started watching Doctor Who. I was like,
and it's not Arya, right?
No.
Okay. No, I haven't seen her then.
It's a new girl. I do not know her name. But yeah, they just showed her at one point. I'm like, oh, I guess the Doctor's going to...
She's the scientist chick?
No. It's a African-American lady.
Oh.
Yeah, so I have no idea because I have not seen her like pop up anywhere when I was watching the series so far, so it wasn't anything. So I don't know if it's just she's coming from anywhere and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting. Oh, you haven't?
Yeah, dude. No, I haven't.
Okay. No. Yeah.
And I like her.
Yeah.
I loved her as Souffle Girl, dude.
Oh, Souffle Girl was.
Oh man, the first time I saw her, I was like, oh shit, girl, what up?
But yeah, so it's gonna be sad to see Capaldi leave, but I like him though. He's fun.
He is fun. He's refreshing.
He's very refreshing because I just like how blunt and bitter he kind of is. It always reminds me of Eccleston.
But I can understand.
Because he was very just like, no, you're dumb. Let me, kind of thing. But I also, my favorite is have you gotten to the cards?
Not yet.
Okay, there's a little funny gag where Claire's trying to help him out, like be a little bit more compassionate human. She literally hands him a bunch of
Oh yes, I have read that
and
one.
he'd be like,
that was the season before this
and
one.
he's like flipping through it and he would show her it. He's like,
yep.
I'm sorry for you,
Yeah, I did see that one.
I thought those were great.
The yeah. I lost my train of thought. I apologize.
No, you're good. But yeah, so I'm interested of what's going to happen. So we're going to have the new Christmas special. Obviously, the next season's going to start, and then what are they doing? For 2000.
I'm quite surprised that I've held off on watching the episodes like I have, because I love the show, and now that I've watched the few that I have, I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I love this so much.
Yeah.
They just take a lot of commercial breaks on that show.
Okay, see, I've been watching them just through when you watch it through the Amazon Prime. Just boom.
Nothing.
The only weird part is it's like they give you everything.
Okay.
So when you go to season it was weird. They split up one season. They did part 1, part 2. I don't know why.
Eddie Redmayne. Thank you, Eric.
It would show up with the excuse me. It shows up and it's literally episode 0. Episode 0, episode 0,
okay,
and then episode 1, and then you find out episode 0 is like a trailer. The next episode 0 point whatever they calling it. It's behind the scenes stuff. So it's almost like DVD stuff with the Amazon Prime, and it's not until the okay, here's episode 1 kind of thing. So it does do the Netflix thing, where it's gonna start the next show and the next thing, so you can kind of just blaze through them. But yeah, no, it's a good way of watching it. If you haven't seen Doctor Who or you want to catch up on Doctor Who, I would say get maybe if you want to binge watch for a month, good luck. The free trial through that. I agree. Actually, they just dropped the price right now. I think probably for the Black Friday.
They did
for a
year subscription.
Yeah, $79.99 opposed to $99.99. So. Yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah, but it's broken up in payments, right? Or is it a one-time fee?
I thought it was a one-time fee.
Oh, really?
I've been trying to find a payment plan because I totally do a payment plan,
right.
But it was I think so next year I might just be boom. But yeah, it was really fun. But yeah, Doctor Who, that was great. But speaking of doctors and everything we're going to talk a little bit of Doctor Strange. Matthew, I know, is up grabbing beer. So if you haven't listened to, I don't know if we want to do a spoiler one or whatnot. There is already a spoiler episode on the podcast network, Longbox Cast. Kyle and I sat down. We talked about Doctor Who, or Doctor Strange. Doctor Who, Doctor Strange. I'm waiting for that. I want that mashup, the Doctor Strange, Doctor Who.
I don't know if it necessarily needs to be a spoil type thing, because I don't really... I watched it because I wanted to see it, and I love the Marvel universe, and cinematic universe and stuff, I don't know shit about Doctor Strange, but I thought the movie was interesting as fuck. So obviously you know a lot more about the character than I do.
Off and on. I knew about I know the stone. I was very surprised with the stone, the Eye of Agamemnon.
Agamemnon?
Thank you, Agamemnon.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't it's I know it, I hear it, and it's I can't pronounce it.
I don't know if I said it correctly. If I did.
But yeah,
cool.
I was very surprised that they decided to do that as the time stone.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was going to be the soul stone.
Okay.
Which is another stone, and technically I believe is a stone in that little thing. But big Easter egg that I really enjoyed and loved. Anybody who's a huge hardcore Marvel fan, at the end, when it is the post-credit scenes, and he's talking to one of the Avengers, he's wearing the gloves.
Yes.
Doctor Strange has.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to do that. Because they saw his outfit, I was like, okay. I was like, well, I can see not doing the gloves. It might be a little corny because it's a lot of these superhero. They're doing them, and they're doing them very cool in these TV shows and movies and stuff like that. But I was like, they probably won't give him his gloves. He's fine.
Yeah.
And then, he actually had him to kind of hide his. Okay, yeah. Amazon Prime only lets you pay yearly, so.
Okay.
That's what Eric just. Thank you, Eric. But yeah, so I thought that was kind of a cool Easter egg. I did like that though, where he had spoiler alerts if you haven't seen it. Thor, he's talking to. So it makes me wonder, Doctor Strange, if he's going to be in Ragnarok. Which I'm kind of hoping.
Yeah, I think he will. And I don't know if he'll like have a prominent part, but I feel like he'll probably dip in and be like, oh, hey, what up? Like, so the movie, it was good. It was like
really good.
Granted, I had been drinking all day, so like I sat there and I was like, I don't know if because I'm gonna have to like go to the bathroom, but like I didn't have to do that. I sat there, and I was actually like, oh shit, it's over. It seems really
it is
quick.
It's only like I think it's only like 90 something minutes. I think 96 minutes.
And Rachel McAdams, like I was like, what up, girl?
Yeah, we're so used to like those long Marvel movies now because it's like we don't have to do an origin story. Like last origin story we had, I believe, was Ant-Man.
Okay.
And again, that was a different type of movie too, because it did kind of go by fast, but it didn't feel like a superhero movie. It was a heist movie, which I really thought was kind of a cool aspect of it. Yeah, Doctor Strange, I liked it. I thought it was great with Benedict Cumberbatch. I will say it this way: Benedict Cumberbatch, American accent. I know some people made fun of it or whatnot. I didn't really hear anything.
Yeah, I thought it was
but
fine.
Honestly, I was like, he could have been fucking British. I wouldn't have cared. Like he fucking was great as.
Did you see the Sherlock Easter egg?
Yes.
That was great. I was the only one in the theater that went, ha! I was like, really?
Oh, it's so weird. Like some of the Easter eggs they had. Well, now we're all expecting with the next huge Infinity War where someone's going to be like, hey, Thanos is coming, and both, Thanos is coming, says by, Benedict Cumberbatch and Robert Downey Jr., and then just somebody like, no shit, Sherlock.
I loved that when they were talking about Thanos, the Eater of Worlds and stuff like that, but they didn't say it was Thanos.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh, I know who they're talking about.
Yeah, like they did. Oh well, what's his fucking name? Mumbar. Fuck, I can't remember the villain's
Is that who?
name.
Is that who?
Yeah,
you're
the
talking
main
about?
villain. Like
that's not Thanos.
No, that's not Thanos.
Oh,
that's a completely different character. That's
shit, man. When they were talking, see, I didn't know that when they were talking about that. I was like, oh, I know who they're fucking talking about. Now I feel like a chump.
No, that's that guy they were talking about, like the power of kind of like going to the dark side, the magic and stuff. Like
eats the worlds and shit.
That's a guy who's stuck in that realm, and he needs somebody to help him come out. Kind of like God, I'm totally fucking up his name right now. Mumbar, I forget, but Mumar. Fuck, people are probably like, what the fuck are you talking about? I love Thor saying Earth has wizards now with that look. I love that thing because he had the tea. He's just filling it up. Then
Doctor Strange enemies.
What was the Sherlock thing? Oh, I'm kind of hoping like when they all
Bleecker
get
Street.
What?
The Bleecker Street or what street?
I was reading what Eric was asking. I didn't know if he was talking about the thing. I don't know if we're delayed or not.
Oh, he didn't see that because Sherlock Holmes lives on 78B.
Yes.
Bleecker Street, right? Is it Bleecker Street?
I believe so.
And this one was 78A Bleecker Street.
Yeah.
And I went, ha! And nobody else
no
did it. Yeah, nobody else did it.
It's like, fuck. Okay, I don't know if that's. I got distracted by Eric's question because I don't know if he was just talking about the thing I was talking about where I was making a joke or the actual Sherlock Easter egg.
That's the only one I saw.
Let's see. Oh, I love the cape.
The cape was cool.
The cape of levitation. That's funny. It's almost like the magic carpet from Aladdin.
Yeah.
It has its own little personality. But like I said, it's an origin story, so yes, you will be getting that.
Bleecker, right? Bleecker Street.
Baker or Beaker?
Is it Baker? The fuck? What the fuck is it?
I don't know.
Baker Street. Thank you. I don't fucking know. Bleecker. I'm saying Bleecker like I'm over here like a freaking dumbass saying Bleecker. Is where Holmes. Yeah, Baker Street. Whatever.
Anyways.
They did it, and it was in the movie. It was great. I laughed. Nobody else laughed at me. It was fucking great. I don't know why I'm trying to do Donald Trump right now.
It was going to be huge. It was going to be perfect. It was going to be great.
I was the only one in the theater. I was just laughing my ass off. I was the only one
that got the joke. It was funny. No one else laughed. And I was like, you know what? You guys are living inside of a wall, and you paid for it, so it's going to be huge. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I can't wait for Doctor Strange to be incorporated with the Marvel Universe now. But
Doctor Strange will be back.
Yeah. Oh god.
Or will return, is what they say.
But yeah, no, fantastic movie, very fun. Again, it's an origin story, but very good on origin story. They seem to go through it pretty well. But I liked his transformation with stuff, and I liked the fact that he was like how smart he is. So I'm very kind of curious between him and Tony Stark now.
Right.
Kind of like he's like, well, I got my doctorate and my PhD at the same time, like. because I had that photo memory and stuff like that.
I loved this scene where she like touched his forehead and sent him through the dimensions.
Oh my god, that was so true.
Dude, I was like, oh, this is rad right now. And it was like a 3-minute scene.
Yeah, it was long.
Oh, this is sick.
And literally when they like bring him back and you're like, oh, it's over now. She's like, no, he looks fine. And then sends him again. And you're like, oh shit.
Yeah, that was sick.
So yeah, I saw.
You remember that scene?
Yeah, remember?
You remember Doctor Strange?
But yeah, it was, oh my god, it was really good. So I'm super stoked with Doctor Strange now being in the Marvel Universe. Of course, next year we have to look forward to in March is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. July will be Spider-Man Homecoming, which Michael Keaton is attached to that as the Vulture.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So excited about that.
Which is funny because of Birdman.
Exactly. And then you have Thor Ragnarok comes out in November.
I'm actually really pumped for Ragnarok.
Well, you know why I'm kind of pumped for it? Because it's like Thor was kind of left out of Civil War. And you're kind of like, what is he doing? But now I'm kind of hoping like, okay, Ragnarok is going to be that film where it kind of shows like what he probably was doing during that time. And what's also kind of interesting is the Easter egg with War Machine. He's driving in the car onto that conference, and like he's like, give me some case reports. Let me find something that's interesting that can challenge me. And he kills Doctor Strange, and it talks about the veteran who spinal cord injury or whatnot. That was War Machine.
And that was one who was like, oh, I'm intrigued. No, he said no.
No, he said no to that one, but he said he was intrigued on the. What was it? It was like the brain. The brain tumor one.
Yeah. I'm super stoked for Guardians.
Oh yeah.
As well. Stop this feeling deep inside of me. Baby Groot, man.
Girl, you just don't realize.
Baby Groot.
What you do to me.
This is for you, Eric. I know Eric loves this song.
Oh, I thought you were saying it because Eric is kind of Groot.
Hooked on a feeling. I am believing that you're in love with me. Wherever he is, I hope he's dancing in his seat right now.
He's probably at work.
Yeah, Eric. If you at work, I hope you dancing in your seat right now.
Oh, Eric said we are Groot.
We are Groot. Oh, that makes me happy. We are Groot. Great track.
And the next movie, it's Rocket who has to sacrifice himself, and he goes, "We are Rocket." And then Groot's like, "Really?"
Yeah.
Really?
All of a sudden, Groot can talk.
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, fuck you."
Oh, really? Right now you say that shit? I've been able to talk the whole time. You think I'm playing dumb for a reason? I have been. I'm a tree.
Yeah.
But in one of the best character ever is I love Groot.
Yeah, I have a theory, though.
What?
I think Rocket's going to die.
Oh, I've heard your theory.
And then Baby Groot's going to become Big Groot.
Yeah, because Baby Groot's going to go... Yeah, Baby Groot's going to grow.
I can't wait for that.
Baby Groot's not going to be a baby.
Because you know what you're going to... Because you're going to get to see the little Baby Groot get, like, sad. And then immediately just, like, you can see it just get angry. And I'm like, I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be like a weird gremlin thing.
Side note, Gremlins. Mondo Tees is doing the Gremlins soundtrack on vinyl. So.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's such a good...
Gremlins.
Actually, I think that's going to be in the horror block this month is a Gremlins thing. Oh, yeah. Speaking of all the Nerd Block stuff that we do, Nerd Block has actually opened a store on their site where you can get certain things. They actually have Gremlin Pint. Yes.
Look at you dance.
Oh, I know this shit.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
Now, did you know that the voice of Gizmo was Howie Mandel?
Yeah, I did know that. Learned it from you.
Ah, everyone learns things from me.
Gizmo is my dude.
Then he became a badass. In the
Fuck
second
yeah,
one
with his little mohawk and shit.
with Rambo.
Oh, yep. Yeah, and that bitch was a spider, and that shit freaked me out.
Well, not that bit. It was Oh, I should know this. There was Spike.
No, I'm talking about the spider.
Yeah,
chick.
yeah. Well, I'm trying to remember. No, there was a spider chick. It was a spider. It was a gremlin, but it was the one. It was like Mohawk. He was the one that kept fucking with Gizmo throughout the entire time.
Yeah.
Because there was Daffy. Oh fuck, I forget what the disgruntled one was with the cigar. Because there was 3 of them that popped out.
Oh yeah, he was like the
second one,
the established one. Like,
yeah, he was just like. Then you had the intelligent.
yeah, but
one.
when they're in the air duct, remember, like he's going through and there's all the spider webs and shit.
Yeah, there's all the spider webs, and then
was,
like the
but
girls
it was
getting
the chick.
attacked. Yeah, the 2 girls are getting attacked, and then I believe Mohawk was the name of the gremlin who put the spider thing in him, and then he set it on fire. Like those animatronics in that fucking movie.
Yeah, they were
on
great.
freaking point. There was the bat one. That one was great. And I loved when he went right through the. He goes right through the wall and it has the Batman symbol because it was by Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Like that was like Gremlins 2, like, okay, not as good as the first one, but it does.
But it was good though.
No, it's good. It's fantastic. It's just great just picking out all these points. Like Hulk Hogan's in it.
Well, I think we were like the perfect age for it too. Because I loved the first one, but I fondly remember watching the fuck out of the second one.
I did too, because it had more Gremlins, had more like everyone had a different like.
When they're having the fucking New Year's party and shit, and they're all getting drunk and whatnot.
Yeah, they're singing like was it New York, like dun dun dun. There was the electric gremlin. I gotta watch the second one for Horror Block coming up. Yeah, not another. I'm like Horror Block, not another B Horrorcast. Yeah, what was the one I was trying to remember? Oh yeah, so do you ever see Looney Tunes back in action?
Well. What was it, like one of those standalone specials?
No, it was one that did get released in theaters. It was with what was his name? Brendan Fraser. The girl from Dharma and Greg.
Jenna Elfman.
Yeah, Jenna Elfman was in it.
You know what? I might have, but I don't fondly remember.
No, this is the thing. I remember kind of catching it bits and pieces like watching it. I watched it not too long ago, definitely this year. Checked it out. It has so many Easter eggs, goofs, spoofs, things that you get now.
What? Damn it. I'm sorry, man. Eric, yeah, crushed my dreams on that shit. Said the Bleecker Street address is actually direct from the comics, not a reference to Sherlock. Fuck, I thought I was being sly.
Yeah,
it's all good. Crushed my dreams. I love you.
So everyone in the theater was all like, why is he lying?
I know. Yeah. Yeah, so now I'm the dumbass because I fucking was the only one that laughed. Because I thought I was like, yeah, dude, I fucking got this. Nobody else did. I'm on top of the world. I'm not on top of the world. I'm in the fucking ground because everybody else is like, yeah, I know that address.
Yeah,
it's from a comic.
Yeah, read a book.
What's so funny about that? It's Baker, not Bleecker.
Yeah, all of us are gasping, going, oh, no, they didn't. And you're going,
Yeah, fuck me. Gosh
or
darn.
you just use the line that I've been using now since Stephen Strange. I'm just going with Stephen Mooney. So now every time someone asks me something they don't understand, I just go magic.
Yeah, no, that wasn't magic on my part, bro. That was pure dumbass lameness.
But
thanks, Eric.
Magic.
You dick.
But speaking of the Looney Tunes back in action, there's a part where he's like, "Oh, we're gonna use my car," and it's a gremlin. And as soon as he says gremlin, it starts playing the Gremlins theme song because it was like a Warner Brother picture. They had and there's Daleks in it.
What?
Daleks.
Really?
They're in Looney Tunes back in action. They go to Area 52 instead of 51.
Okay.
Marvin the Martian's there, and then Marvin the Martian needs to kill Daffy Duck. I forget what the storyline kind of thing is, but so it lets all these other B movie kind of creatures from back in the 50s out of these cases. So you have the monster from Planet 9, the weird gorilla thing with the space helmet and stuff, and then there's literally 2 Daleks in the movie, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding?" And it hit me at a perfect time because if I would have seen it without having any Doctor Who references,
wouldn't got it.
I would have just been and they were in it driving around, and they would exterminate, everything to the fucking point. I was
wow, that's
great.
Funny.
It was nuts. I was like, so literally. You have nothing going on one day or whatnot. I think it's on Netflix. I guarantee, give it a watch. It's surprisingly it did not do well in theaters.
What, Looney Tunes back in action?
Looney Tunes back in action. Steve Martin's in it.
Nice.
Like I said, Brendan Fraser, Jenna Elfman. But yeah, no, really freaking. It was actually enjoyable. I was like, oh, I kind of like this. It was fun. So, I'm afraid I'm overhyping this movie. People be like, no, this ain't no Space Jam. Fuck you.
Space Jam, dude. Did you have the Space Jam soundtrack
I
growing
did
up?
not.
I
You
wonder if it's on.
gotta post that out. The only song I remember from that pretty much is going to be the I Believe I Can Fly.
Well,
I
there was
believe
one
I
song.
can
I
touch
can't.
the sky.
All right, let's see if I can find it on YouTube. Space Jam soundtrack.
I will say this though: the voice of Bugs Bunny in Space Jam was Billy West, the voice of Fry.
Space Jam, Basketball Jones. So I used to listen to this song. Oh, here we go. Okay, I haven't listened to this in a very long time, so I'm kind of excited. And I'm not gonna play that because that's a fucking ad.
I fucking hate that shit. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna get this on. So I'm like, do you have anal herpes? Oh no!
Hi, my name's Brad Pitt, and I'm in the movie that you've seen before. It's just a rescan of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Here we go.
Eric said he had it.
You know you want some chicken?
Yes, he was a victim of a basketball jump.
In fact, I was the baddest dribbler in the whole world.
Then one day his mama bought him a basketball.
And I love that basketball. I took that basketball everywhere I went. You know what? That basketball was like a basketball to me. Come on, you cheerleader. Basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones, oh baby. Wait a minute, you're not involved. Where the hell is that goal? Somebody told me it was going to be. I guess y'all do.
Yeah.
I got a basketball Jones, oh baby. What y'all doing after the game? Come on.
His basketball is like a member of his own.
In fact, better looking at my brother Tony. Didn't owe me money and didn't piss in the bed. And after the game, I always took a shower with my basketball. Every now and then the basketball would pitch my butt, but I didn't mind because me and my basketball had good, clean fun. See, I am a victim of a basketball Jones. I take my basketball everywhere. I even put my basketball under the pillow.
Maybe that's why
Basketball
he
Jones.
can't tonight.
Sing it, basketball Jones. Sing it like you wanna. Jones, oh baby. Hey, act like puppies in the audience. Basketball Jones. Basketball Jones. Just shut up. Barry, don't encourage him. Basketball Jones. I got a basketball Jones. See, I like to play it. I know what kind of basketball Jones y'all got. I see you running after Alonzo. Yeah. I see you chasing Penny around. Michael Jordan, ladies and gentlemen, the man we all came out to sing. Michael Jordan, why don't you sing?
Sing? I don't sing. That's the other thing.
Oh, okay. I support you. I go to all your games, and you can't sing a little song for me. I hope you go ball. Oh, you already ball. Basketball Jones. Come on. I got a basketball Jones.
Tear it up, Chris.
I got a basketball Jones, ooh, baby.
Eat it up.
Was that basketball Jones? Was that Elder Ball? I got a basketball Jones. Yeah, that must have been Smokey Robinson. Who the hell was that? I guess that was me.
Baby. It's a craving,
Basketball's a chicken.
an uncontrollable yearning,
Do y'all hear Barry White?
the overwhelming emotion to a love for someone or something.
I love the Knicks myself. Hey, is there a basketball in the house? Is there a basketball in the house?
A real
I got a basketball Jones, oh baby. Everybody, Pat Riley in the house. Mitch Richmond's in the house. Got a basketball in the house. Turn it out without a doubt. Larry Johnson in the house. David Robinson
It's okay. Let's just marinate on what we just listened to. Barry White, Chris Rock. Are we on, right? Am I muted?
Yeah, no, you
You
should be
both
on.
good?
No, it's on.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're good.
Hey.
I hear you. I hear you loud and clear there.
Yeah. When I was a little kid, that was my jam, man.
See, I thought you were going to play something else from the soundtrack. I did not expect that one, so kudos. You surprised me.
How about science slumber parties?
Oh, shit. What the?
Hey! I'm gonna just...
Some people settle for the typical food, living all their lives running in the wind. Ain't no question of this, just a matter of time before I move to the front of the line. Once you're watching every move that I make, you gotta believe that I got what it takes to stand out above the crowd, even if I wanna shout out loud. Tomorrow's the only thing you see. Gonna stand out to notice me, yeah. If I could stand, could stop and take a look at me instead of just walking by. There's nothing that I wouldn't do if it was getting you to notice I'm alive. All I need is every chance, a second thought, a second glance of truth. I got whatever it takes.
It's a piece of cake, huh?
To stand out above the crowd, even if I gotta shout out loud. Tomorrow's the only thing you'll see. Gonna stand out.
It's the goof! Oh, the goof boy.
Busted. My father's gonna smash me like a bug.
Oh, these are like clips from the actual movie, though.
Oh, is
it's
it?
not like the straight songs.
Soundtrack?
I fucking love this movie, dude.
It's a good movie.
We made it!
We made it!
What kept you
Maximilian!
Maybe this isn't such a good idea.
Then again. I got myself in motion. I know that you'll understand. Set the world in motion. By reaching out for each other's hands. One that you'll discover that we should have known all along.
What are you doing here?
Oh.
Hey!
Well, here you go this time. Whoops. Fuck that up.
Oh, you're
Here we
good.
go.
If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find that we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye.
That goof kid ain't there.
Don't worry.
Yeah, dude. Yes, dude. Freaking love it.
So that one.
Yes, dude. Dude, people probably hate this.
Laughing since I can remember, but they're not gonna laugh anymore. No more Maxie the Geek, no more Goof of the Week like before. No more algebra tests till September. No more looking at losers like him. No more having to cheat, no more mystery meat, no more gym, no more gym, no more gym, no more gym. Gonna move to the mall, gonna live by the pool, gonna talk to Roxanne and not feel like a fool. 'Cause after today, my phone will be cruising. After today, she'll be mine. After today, my brain will be snoozing. If I don't think I'll be fine. My minutes of economics, then down with the textbooks and up with the comics. Just because time I've been losing,
finding the right thing to say. 'Cause that should be going my way. After today, she looked right through me. And who could blame her? I need a new me, plus some positive proof that I'm not just a goof. And after today, I'm gonna be cruising. And what the rally suggests. After today, my brains will be snoozing. I'm gonna sit on my butt. I've got bus in an hour, and when this is ending, I'll either be famous or you'll be suspended. Just because all the time I've been losing, fighting the two, I could say. Gonna be on my own, gonna there it's goodbye. Gonna party from now till the end of July. Things will be going my way after today. I wish that this was the day after today.
Move my voice up, my voice a little bit. Oh, that's fine.
All right, guys. When it comes to deodorant, you got to make the right call.
Fuck yeah, we
The
do.
section you choose makes all the difference.
Yes,
I just
dude.
found the soundtrack on YouTube.
Yes.
We promise after this we'll end the show.
Yeah.
Do you need a break from modern living? Do you long to share your weary load? If your grounds are wrong and your ain't just right, just grab a friend and take a ride together up on the open road. Come on, Maxie! All in all, I'd rather have detention. All in all, I'd rather eat a toad. And the old man drives in such a clutch that I'm about to hurl my guts directly upon the open road. It's me and little Maxie, my sweet pioneer. Will guide us straight and true. Roxanne, please don't forget me. I will reach them someday, though I may be in traction when I do. On your max, relaxing like the old, relaxing like the old. Anybody, cause I'm mad, I think I may explode. My way, I could cry. You know, that's funny, so could I. Just being out on the open road. Howdy, boys, is this the way to Nashville? Watch it, Mac, or you'll be getting towed. I may not going to arrive, cause I'll be driving 65 the next time I see the open road. Oh yeah! Beyond romantic devil. Very odd. And we were warned of greater fuss. Backseat my dust. From now on, I on the open road. It's me and little Maxie, my pipsqueak pioneer. They're going together against me all. Yeehaw! So someone call a taxi and get me out of here to Beverly Hills 90210. Every day another new adventure. Every mile another new zip code. And we get straight down to the dorms for good. And I'd go with them if I could. I got no strings on me. I'm feeling fancy free. I want to go to be on the open road.
Oh, yes, dude. Dude,
Yeah, touch my hand.
Touch my hand, dude. Yes.
Fuck you, PlayStation.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yes, dude.
We'll do that one next, but we're gonna close out the show tonight. I'm sorry, Matthew and I are just vibing.
Oh.
I gotta listen to these soundtracks again. I'm like, I used to be
dude.
on point so very well.
I listened to this cassette so much.
Oh, me too. Oh, you had it on cassette. I had it on CD.
Did you?
That was my first
man. Fuck
first
you.
CD ever.
Oh, I wore the fuck out of this cassette.
But of course, you guys can find us on Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. I want to thank you guys all for coming by and checking out. I hope everybody has a happy Thanksgiving and wonderful holiday season. We'll be back the following week, so get ready for that. Don't forget to check out Amazon.com. Go to thesasquatch.net, click on that Amazon banner, and shop like you normally do. And Matthew, if people are looking for you, where can they find you?
My name is Matthew Renfro, and you can find me on the internet.
Damn. And, of course, you can find me at S. Mooney Jr. on Instagram, Stephen Mooney Jr. on the Twitter, and all the other shows that I do and everything like that. So Eric's all like, tell you the episode that was devoted into the Goofy Movie sing-along.
Yeah, we tend to do this.
When Eric's not here to...
I feel like we do this probably once a quarter.
So should we bust out our outro song? And then kick it into that final song, and then we'll cut out.
Absolutely.
So again, until next time, what you need to do, you need to go ahead and you got to tap that sass. No, I will not. I will not tap that sass.
I'm going to tap the sass. It's going to be great.
No.
All right.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Now gather round, my possum pals, join the jamboree. Come hoot and holler from the heart. Chicken fingers follow, help my help out a yodel. It's a Lancer's Possum Park. Yodel-a, 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 Lester's Possum Park. Visit Beulah's Farm with Fiddles. Found her harvest, taste our fiddles. Lizards, gizzard, pies, a work of art. Woohoo! Don't dance like there's a possum in your pants down at Lester's Possum Park. Yodel-a, 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 Let's wanna be hanging on the tree. Land on the sea. And the parking's always free. Here at Lester's Possum Park.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Which you are you?
I'm me.
Got any music you want to close this out with? Or?
I think
we've tortured everyone.
I think we'll end it on that.
I'll end it like an American Dad episode. Goodbye. Have a good time.